All right, 2016 Volvo 2.0 turbo starter removal. Don't even think you can't do it without removing the intake. Step one, remove the fan. It's real simple. Pry it back. There's a couple little wiring harness clips on there. Unplug it, wiggle it out. Gives you a ton more room. Without doing that, you're not getting it out. To get the intake out, you got a lower hose down, clamp down there. I attempted to do this. That seemed a big waste of time. Bolt. Simple. Pop this off. There's a clip on there. Looks a little something like this. You pull out the centerpiece or the flat side, push in the other side. You ever dealt with those? It's no big deal. If you haven't, well, whatever. There's some other plugs you're going to want to unplug. Got here. Got your, I don't know what these things are. Barometric pressure and something on something. Doesn't matter. Pressure for this feller. You're going to be taking this off the little metal bracket on the side of the intake. Right there. It's an 8mm nut. Goes in there. It's super easy to see. The starter ratcheting wrenches are your friend. 13mm, all for all three of them. Unfortunately, all three of them are studs because there's this little dopey bracket right here. There's like a 8 or 10mm bolt holding on to a wiring harness. Holds this on, I believe, which is a hold down for these lines right here for your power cables, I believe. I could be wrong. Don't know. There is on the back side of this harness down in here for the third top bolt on your holding your starter in. It is another stud, but on the stud is a little plastic cap. This part of the wiring harness, the zip tied around the wiring harness. You got to slide that cap off. Many of these little Christmas tree things, the little tips break right off. Don't know why, they just do. By design. I attempted to get this without opening up the coolant system. If you take out this whole system, you're probably going to be gravy. I managed to do it by just taking off just this right here. You pinch it, you pull it off, and as soon as you do, make sure your intake completely loose and flip-flopping around so that it's ready to pop out. You're going to have to reach up behind it, unplug the knock sensor. That's about the only thing I really unplugged down here other than the throttle body. Couple little clips that go into the side of the throttle body or lower intake or upper intake, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I'm guessing this is an electric water pump of some kind. Unplug that. Make sure that everything's loose and ready to pull out before you pop this out. As soon as you pop this off, it's going to geyser up for a moment, wiggle out. Hopefully you've got your slop in your wiring harness. Your intake manifold comes out. At that point in time, click that thing back in place immediately so you're not losing more coolant. Clean up your mess. You can attack your 3 bolts under your starter now or go there. The problem is on the bottom of the starter there's one little fastener. It's a little 8mm. It goes into this little bracket right here from straight below. And oh, I'm sorry, I'm using the wrong finger with this Volvo. Kind of long. Cracked it with a ratcheting wrench and then 2-finger diddled it right on out of there. Use the ratcheting wrenches on your studs. After you've got the nuts off to get this off, you got your 3 studs. Undo the studs. Take out your harness plugs. One's a 10mm, one's a 13mm. Thing just slides right out. Probably won't help nobody. Maybe it does. I don't know. Peace out, bitches.